we doing cold open?
Huh?
What are we doing cold open?
Let's just roll with the punches, baby.
Hey man, you heard about it? It's AJD.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another AJD episode.
man?
You guys already know who it is,
I'm Javier.
This Ant,
and I'm David.
Today we have a lot in store. We do, right?
per usual.
Yeah.
We have some crazy shit.
Per usual.
For sure.
So I want to show you guys a video just to start this video off.
Please tell me it's not an ISIS beheading.
Oh,
You're spot on, brother.
it's a Mexican gang. Nah, just watch this shit. This shit pissed me off. I was watching this shit at like 7 a.m. when I woke up this morning. And I was like, why is this on my feed?
Okay.
FDA was forced to issue a memo warning people not to cook their chicken in cold medications.
Oh,
This comes
dude,
after
I've seen this dumb shit.
TikTok challenge wherein young people cook chicken in
Why they
nitro.
specify young person? That's not no damn young hand.
I'm saying, bro.
That's a grown ass dude.
In 2022, the FDA warned
That shit
people
look
to cook
nasty.
the chicken, even
It's the last thing she says.
meds and breathing in the fumes is not safe. Oh, and the memo also added that another viral challenge that involves overdosing on allergy medicine to catch a hallucination high will land you in a hospital or a graveyard. You know, it's sad to think
They didn't have to play that sound.
spent their youth storming the beaches of Normandy or raising the flag in Iwo Jima, and our young people use their free time to cook poultry and cough syrup. How far we have fallen, indeed.
What's her name?
Tori Lauren.
Tori Lauren. You a whole bitch. I'm gonna say that
What the
straight up.
fuck?
Yeah, so
Don't-
she's compared us to the youth that had to have, well, that was
That had
forced.
to storm Normandy
yeah.
and raise the flag.
Yeah.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
But
So, oh no. In my brain, I'm like,
our generation came up with the technology that bitch is using to record right now.
so in my brain, I'm just like, yeah, you know, young people are dumb.
For sure.
Sure, right?
For sure.
Sure.
Innovation. that
But
excites.
think about the world we live in. You know, it's depressing as fuck out there.
It is.
So, you know, maybe
Some people need
Maybe
a little
I need a little
chicken. Let them eat a little NyQuil
And if I
chicken.
need a Benadryl high,
They get a fucking Benadryl.
that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, we're dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we like to experiment with Benadryl
and
cough syrup and
Someone-
chicken.
I think that Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg said it best. So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed.
But
Yep.
we're not smoking weed.
No.
We're actually making NyQuil chicken
Yeah, and getting high off
and
Benadryl.
hallucinate.
That's my
Benadryl.
point, bro.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I
Me
didn't
neither. It takes one person
There's one person to cause a fucking
to
chain
fuck it up for everybody else.
You can start tripping off allergy medicine.
You guys are the reasons why you can only buy like 5 bottles of cough syrup over the course of a year.
and 1 pound of chicken. Damn it! We're limited on our chicken now. No, I thought that was. That
Poor
shit-
poultry.
But who the fuck thought of that?
Who thought of chicken?
Yeah, let me just
Chicken cold
marinate.
medicine?
Let me just marinate my chicken in some cough syrup.
Probably someone in
Eminem.
you. I hate the idea that she thinks she can classify us all
Yeah,
as chicken NyQuil basing fucks.
Babies.
Yeah, babies. and I don't know. I just want to see how she cooks.
Oh God.
You know, I want to.
She definitely cooks with Dayquil.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not NyQuil.
She a whole
She
bitch.
a Dayquil kind of bitch.
She a Dayquil kind of hoe.
Undoubtedly.
Indubitably, she a Dayquil bitch.
Talking about food though. Talking about food.
Talking about food.
That shit's gonna
We can
bring
talk
up.
a whole lot.
Yeah, we could. You know what? Let's pause on that for a minute. The Benadryl high, I have yet to do that.
We ought to try it.
Yeah.
She said it can land you in the graveyard. My ass.
Your ass is the graveyard?
Should we?
That was his nickname in high school.
Should we endorse not to fucking do these things?
I mean,
Because you could get sick from these.
Yeah,
Let's
but-
establish that. Let's not spread
Let's just half the dose of NyQuil and double the dose of chicken. I think it's just
yeah.
the ratio is off.
because that was like a whole bottle,
Yeah,
boy.
they use like 2 bottles per breast. Like I feel like it's got to be like a half bottle every 4.
Yeah.
You know, just enough to get the taste, enough to get a little tingly, a little
Cough medicine
tired.
to chicken ratio wasn't it?
Was way off. It was
way off.
It was a 2-to-1 cough syrup major. It's
Yeah.
got to be a 4-to-1 booby major.
And second of all, to compare us, like we said earlier, to
To Normandy,
Sorry, we're not
Bombed.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not being forced to go to
Hopefully,
war.
yeah.
Like what? Sorry,
man.
You know,
shit.
Russia acting up.
We got robots for that shit.
You know
now.
for a fact
Man.
that video was filmed during the quarantine era of our year.
it was.
Motherfuckers were bored,
When
all right,
when people
Lord?
were just bored and just putting motherfuckers was eating Tide Pods and
Yeah, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
God,
you can't
that-
get out our heads when you're on your VR shit playing poker with your friends. When we
shit.
were playing,
Yeah.
we were cooking chicken with cough syrup.
Man, we just trying new flavors, bro.
Yeah.
What if we took the chicken away? My fault. And just made it beef.
A broth of NyQuil.
Would that work?
Yeah.
It should, right?
I feel like
Because it gotta be the chicken that be fucking everything
it's
up.
gotta be. It's the chicken is undercooked.
We're thinking.
Yes,
So
bro.
they're dying from salmonella, not the NyQuil.
We could
Hamburger
expand
patties.
this. Man, we expand this course
That
to
shit
a
gonna be looking
three-course
like
meal.
that
NyQuil
crusty-
steak, NyQuil hamburger patties, NyQuil pork chops,
NyQuil
NyQuil
soup.
turkey, NyQuil soup, NyQuil sushi, NyQuil fuck your bitch up.
We do it all, baby.
We're doing it on this summer.
So last week,
Okay.
you guys know how I talked about Mr.
Oh,
Levine.
cheating, dude.
Mr. Levine.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Adam Levine himself.
Yeah. What? What are you about to?
There's another one.
There's another.
There's another cheating
I
guy.
don't want to talk about this.
There's another cheating guy.
City boy.
It was City boy. City boy.
I don't want to talk about this group.
No,
This group is
I want to
so-
talk about this group because this group was monumental.
I don't see the big group.
Wait.
I don't see Five Guys.
Who
The Try Guys.
Five guys.
The Try Guys.
The Try Guys were
Not anymore.
so funny.
Yeah.
For like they
used to watch
ran
them.
their era and they were so funny and they were great.
I never watched them like you guys did. I guess.
When I was younger.
I wasn't like exclusively like, oh my god, Try Guys. Like, it was just like if I saw
maybe I was.
Like if I saw one of their videos pop up on my feed, I would watch it.
Should we introduce Ben real quick?
Oh, what's up, man?
Ben.
Oh yeah, we should.
No.
If you guys hear another voice, it's Ben in the background.
It's me.
He's joining us today for the continue of this episode because
Yeah.
we love having him
He's
on.
a good little boy. He's
We love. Oh, nice.
So if you guys are seeing this
we
episode,
fed him once, now we gotta bring him in.
he kissed me.
What do you mean by that?
He
Whoa,
decided to upload it.
whoa, what do you mean by that?
That's the requirements. All right, let's continue.
so
Okay.
the Try Guys. This original 4-man group consisted of Ned Fulmer, Eugene Lee Yang,
Oh, who was-
Eugene's such an L name, bro.
So I saw this thing where on TikTok or on Instagram where it was like, if I saw one of these Try Guys coming running towards me at the night, it would scare the absolute shit out of me.
it's probably Eugene.
Is it the tall guy? The taller
Oh,
one?
the tall one is horrifying.
What are we talking
I think
about?
that's Keith. I think that's Keith.
Look at the picture of Keith.
Because these are all just screenshots I've got.
I'm gonna pull up a picture.
So yeah,
of it.
pull up a picture of Keith.
Yeah.
So it's Ned Fulmer, Eugene Lee Yang, Zach Cornfield, and
Damn.
Keith
Cornfield.
Haberseberger.
Huh?
I think I said that right.
Okay.
So essentially, on Reddit, it was initially exposed that Ned Fulmer, the tried and true, like his whole
Yeah.
personality within this group was the fact of him loving his wife and his family. Like that was his whole
Really?
personality within the group. Like that was
Yeah.
what people
No, this
loved about him.
This guy, right?
Yeah,
Red.
The guy in the red.
the
right?
guy in the
Let me
red in the
see.
square.
That's the guy
So
that cheated on his
his
wife.
whole thing with the try, like people knew him for how much he talked about his wife, or how much he loved his wife,
And he cheated on her?
and he cheated on her with a quote from him.
Instagram model.
Imagine
El
Sumner. So he tweeted out, "Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel, his wife.
How was this?
The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I'm going to focus my attention."
And he dropped
And
out
that
of
man-
the Try Guys.
He didn't drop out.
yeah.
They kicked him out.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So
they posted
the
it
other
on,
three
their story
guys-
on Instagram.
The other
Wow.
three guys kicked him out, have taken him out of the most recent 3 videos, will not continue to record with them, have changed their Instagram and Twitter icons, because it used to be cartoon edits of the 4 guys, and now it's just the Try Guys word logo. and they released a statement as well saying,
Did they?
Man, this is 2 weeks in a row we talked about some
I know
shitty
Bro.
some like
Man.
popular people, but they went on to say, like, as a result of a thorough internal review, we do not see a path forward together. This is Try Guys making a statement with against
About Ned.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then saying we thank you for your support as we navigate
Do we
this
find
change.
that? Do we find that justifiable? The fact that they kicked him out.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be making bank off of it, too, because
Okay.
there's
And
gonna be
that's a lot of controversy.
Yeah, dude.
This is the first time we're like, I don't know. I've seen someone get kicked out. I
Well,
feel
it was
like
because if it was
compared-
with an Instagram model, it wouldn't matter. It was with an employee.
Yeah, it was because it was a consensual
in a
workplace
workplace.
Yeah.
relationship. It was with another. Yeah, it was
That's
with
what
another
fried 'em.
employee.
That's what fried.
I bet you.
Yep.
Did they kick her out, too?
Yeah,
I
assume
bet.
so.
They better.
But
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
about
all
to
of
say-
the. All of
I
the
mean,
media
unless
is
she's
on
single.
him right
Because
now.
consensual
She
means
knows
both
family,
ways.
though.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, still, like,
it should matter. That should matter.
I mean, yeah, I
they're
don't
both
think-
doing it. They should both get fired.
yeah, I agree.
Right.
I completely agree.
But-
yeah, no, absolutely.
But there's no details on that.
Yeah, well, because she's not famous. Respectfully.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
how
true.
big's his
Yeah.
family? How big is this dude's family?
Child and wife, right?
I
That's
don't-
it.
He said children, so I'm assuming at least two.
Dude, and they
and
gotta
wife.
be young, right? Because he's not that old. He's like,
'Cause he's a young guy.
And that's what Adam did. He
Yeah,
had,
that's what
he
Adam
had
Levine
kids.
did.
He had.
He cheated on his wife
he
like
was
4
feeding
times. With
All right.
feeding
I'm
them.
asking this now. If any of us cheat on our wife with a non-work employee, are we getting kicked out of AJD?
oh,
Nah.
I'm voting no.
Respectfully, I'm making a statement right now that if either one of these men cheat on their wives later in life, I am removing myself from the group if we do not kick that person out.
Whoa, that's spicy.
I'm making that
Really?
statement now.
That is spicy.
No matter how great
Okay.
or terrible this podcast is going, if we do not kick that person out, I am removing myself.
How
from
My
about
brother.
Okay,
We
so-
ought to just do it now. I'll catch you later.
How about if I commit a serious crime?
that's even worse, bro.
Like I mean, like theft or something. Like theft.
That's
are you
not
kicking
serious
me?
crime.
Are you, yeah.
Like
if-
what did you steal?
I stole $1,000 from a company. Not
You
no
still in it?
civilian.
You yeah, you still in it?
I'm still in
you
it.
stole a rat?
What company?
still in.
What if I'm on?
Still in.
What if I'm on 30 to life because of homicide? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
You want 30 to life?
Nah,
AD Industries, baby.
not confirmed yet. We're going to trial. What are y'all doing?
Don't post until after
I'm
the trial.
supporting.
Yeah.
I'm recording the whole thing.
Really?
I'm interviewing you and yourself.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
getting everything I can out this
I'm
man.
getting-
insane.
I'm getting the most exclusive access to this prison.
But you,
Going
no, you
into
wouldn't be able to.
solitary confinement
You wouldn't be
with
able
this
to.
man.
Legal
Shut
issues.
up with your logistical bullshit.
Legal issues.
I know him personally.
I want to hear this.
Like,
I want to hear it.
come
I wanna
in,
hear it.
bro.
What do you
Nah,
mean?
you would not be able to be somebody who is subject to the case for legal issues. You're a biased source. They'd have to get a third party.
Yeah, but it's not for the trial.
Man.
But you just said it was about a trial.
No, I'm going in for
I'm on
YouTube.
trial.
I'm going in to
This is for the
solitary
podcast.
confinement with this psycho, and I'm getting content. Oh God!
That's
Yeah.
gonna pay for my bail, buddy. Yes. sir.
Okay.
Okay, we should draw. We should draw
Draw
the
a line
maps.
in the sand.
We should draw
Okay,
a
cool.
line in the sand. What's the?
So we don't fuck with cheat.
Yeah, we don't fuck with.
Don't
cheating.
fuck
But if a homie slip up with a homicide,
Then we manage.
then we can do something.
Until you locked up, you still eat.
Yes.
How about
Respectfully.
How about? I don't know.
How about I cheat on my wife and then murder her?
Yo.
Nah, I can't speak to you. I
Yeah.
can't never look at you as a person, bro. That'd be horrible.
What if one of us
what?
become obsessively abusing
Nah, then
drugs?
at that point, I gotta help you
I guess so.
Yeah. At
Well,
that
I mean, but
point,
as a friend.
There's like different things where it's like, I think you guys just talked about it with the mushrooms. Tyson just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
Did you see that podcast where he had been like peer pressuring someone?
mushrooms.
yeah, it was the impulsive
Yeah.
Come on,
episode
pussy.
where he was
Take the
like,
mushrooms.
yeah, where he was talking
Yes.
to what's his name, Mike. He'd been sober for like 10 years. And he was like, "Come on, pussy, eat the fucking mushrooms." And he was like, "No, man, I've been sober for 10 years." He was like, "Oh, motherfucker, why you fucking tell me that?" And just munched
But
on
then
the
he
whole
Man.
faced the
But
most.
then, but then he gives him some. Didn't he like end up giving
Probably.
him some?
I mean, dude probably
mean-
snuck one.
I mean, for
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, can you decline?
gots to.
I don't know, because you can
Mike
say the
Tyson's
same
a
thing for
scary
like
guy.
Snoop Dogg or something.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't think Snoop Dogg is gonna slap you across the face for denying his blunt. You know?
Yeah.
You think Mike Tyson would bite your nose off if you were like, no, I'm okay
Yes.
without the. I'm okay without the
Possibly. It's not impossible.
Dude is a combination of just microaggressions.
The chances of Snoop Dogg biting your nose off because you refuse a blunt hit are very low,
He would be so slow to go until he'd be like,
but never zero.
he would not be a quick striker. You'd have time to avoid
you
Snoop Dogg if he was
think
going
he's
to bite
making
you.
out with
I'm
you.
talking
You'd
about Mike.
also go in.
Oh, we talking about Mike?
talking about Mike.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, he would. I mean,
Yeah, bro, you've gone.
Talking about Snoop Dogg though, you seen that brand of cereal he has?
Oh, I did.
Brand
No,
of like
what?
cereal. What else is it? Like milk,
Oh yeah, pancake batter and syrup.
pancake batter,
What?
syrup, and cereal. Yeah.
Yep,
Whoa.
yep.
Man, Martha
Snoop Loop.
Stewart getting this
Snoop
motherfucker.
Loop.
Snoop
Bro.
Loop.
Yes,
That's
sir.
hard.
They did.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I can't wait
I
till
was
they come
mad
here.
confused. Javi started off. You heard about that new cereal? It's like cereal with milk. I was like, cool. I didn't want to flame you. I gave you a couple extra seconds and you tied it together.
And the bowl there
Yeah,
with
hey,
the
you doing
spoon.
a spoon? Yeah, you know vitamin D. A little bit of that. A little bit of this.
Yo, guys, just wanted to y'all real quick. Just to remind you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Please share. It really helps us get our own name out there. Because we love entertaining you guys, but we love entertaining as many people as possible. So for the Spotify, Apple listeners, you know, we bless your ears. Bless us with a little bit of love in all the way that you guys can. And on Instagram and TikTok, do the same thing. You guys already know what to do. You guys are just as tech savvy as we are. Now let's get back to whatever the fuck Anthony's talking about.
So in one of my college courses, we're studying people that tried to fix a problem, but it actually made it worse.
What do you mean?
That happens.
So for example,
I
like
think Anthony's mom did that with his brain.
yeah, something like that. No, in 1950, for example, they were giving children like cocaine pills to solve pain issues. They used it as a pain thing, but then they just had like an influx of crack babies.
I imagine so.
And so like
That had to have been me. That's what you
yeah,
did,
so
David.
people do that. We watched this documentary. You can watch it if you want in your spare time. It's called Three Identical Strangers. And essentially the premise of the thing is there was this adoption agency that was splitting twins and triplets all up when they came in and giving them to different families. And then they sent people from that adoption agency to study these children during their entire growing up section to see if like mental health issues, everything like that, to see if there's like really a connection between twins or triplets. So
I mean, hey, there's something to think about.
it's
a good-
yeah, but
Like, it's not a good.
It's kind of
project.
fucked up how they
here's
did
the,
it.
but here's the deal.
Poor execution.
There's this group. There's this one guy, and randomly he shows up to college, and he's like, I just randomly people started coming up to me and saying, "How you doing? Like, how you doing?" People were giving him hugs, saying, "I'm so glad you're back this year," and he was brand new. He'd come from like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And then randomly, the dude's best friend was like, "You are my best friend's twin. You look exactly like him, but I know you're not him." And he goes and he finds his twin brother. And then people are going crazy. They're like, long lost twins. The media, it's like wildfire.
The hometown media.
This could happen to anyone.
No,
of us.
worldwide. They were on like every network.
Think about it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Heard of this?
and then here we go. Then it gets worse. They put it on all these newspapers. It goes all across, America. And there's a third boy. And he's like, he calls these people. He's like freaking out. And he's like, I'm looking at this page and I'm seeing two of myself.
Oh,
What's
that'd
going
be
on?
crazy.
What's
bro.
going on? They fly him out. Long lost triplets. 3 of them. And it turns out there was one of the guys.
There's a quadruple.
Yeah. It turns out one of the guys from the adoption agency was going to these children's places every week, and they lied to the parents about what it is. They're like, we're just studying.
shit.
They're like, we're just studying adoption during this year to see. We do it every year with this. They capped on them. They were studying things and they were lying about it.
Like they're studying like what kind of environment they're being raised in.
Exactly. And here's the deal.
The
and how it
situations.
affects their like.
He was
mental-
looking at these children and filming them, and he was sitting there, and they did like short video. He's like, I would often laugh thinking, it's funny. I've seen all 2 of your brothers this week, and you'd have no idea that they exist.
Oh.
And it's crooked,
Fucked
dude.
up thought.
Yeah.
He was like,
What a weirdo to think.
Weird
of it.
flex. Like,
Yeah.
what the
yeah,
fuck?
Weird flag.
right?
I've seen
Yeah.
both of your brothers that you don't even
This
know
baby's
exist.
just Google Gaga
Yeah.
playing with shades, bro. And he
Dude.
grilling him and his brothers on the
Yeah.
spot.
Dude, how are you getting off to that right now?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's wrong?
Dude was cruel. And so later on, they find more people. There was like another set of twins that was found, but the main focus was the triplets. They ended up going crazy, in a good way. They were so famous because triplets, the whole scenario. It's bizarre.
Just finding two of yourself.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
wild.
And they got an apartment together. They started movies together.
So they took this to the max.
And they
this
started.
man actually saved their life.
But no,
Oh,
dude, this is where it gets. This is where it gets bad.
He lost all
Yeah,
of
they started this crazy successful 5-star restaurant in New York called the Triplets, crazy Italian restaurant, and they were to the moon. And one of the
And then Gordon Ramsay popped up. Gave him everything.
What? This is garbage. Terrible. But one of the guys, they were all married at this time. David was his name. David. He didn't know, but the mom actually suffered from manic depression and schizophrenia, and this mental illness was passed down
The
to only.
biological mom of the triplets.
Was passed down to only David. The other two,
good.
they were good, but David got all like the mental issues.
Got enough for all of them.
Yeah.
That's
And so
genetics did him dirty. They were like, let's
Yeah.
just put all this one in this one.
So David was
get all
like,
the fucked
I think
up.
it's just the restaurant that's causing me to stress out, and he left the Triplets restaurant. This is a huge restaurant. First year net sales were like $2 million, bro.
So for him to leave is like, why?
It was like, you just destroyed our business.
Yeah.
He went off the grid for like 2 weeks. Randomly he comes back and he's like, I got some mental help. I think I'm gonna be able to manage the stress a lot better. Starts working for him again. And they're crazy, sales are up again. A week later, he just goes AWOL. Doesn't say a single word, right? And one of the brothers got upset. His name was, I think Bobby. Bobby was his name.
Oh God.
And
They sounded familiar.
yeah,
literally.
yeah.
Let me guess. What's the third one?
And it's like,
Eugene.
yeah. The last one is filibuster. No, no.
Filibuster.
Yes. So they, Bobby calls his wife.
Okay.
And
David's wife.
Yeah.
and it's like, where's David? And he's like, I don't know. I haven't seen him. He's been all around, right? And then she's like, I'm just getting home from work. I can check to see if his car's in the driveway. That day, his car happened to be in the driveway. And when she walked in,
Home to the house.
yeah, she was like, the door's locked, I can't get in. And Bobby was like, break the door down, go in and see him.
Yeah.
This is my this is my
This is
brother.
life-threatening right
Yeah, he would be answering. This is not him.
Right.
David killed himself.
Because he was depressed.
Yeah,
The stress and everything that was going on.
manic depression. He had schizophrenia.
So, a
He was
study
freaking out.
This, although biologically getting the depression, it wasn't the main focus of was to see what kind of environment, because wasn't one of the classes
Low, mid, high.
yeah, isn't that another
Yeah, so one of the families was from doctors.
yeah
One of them was from middle class, and then the last one was like a
Poverty,
a
right?
Middle, no, it was like middle low class. The dad was a teacher, but he was extremely strict, and that's the one David came from.
Oh yeah, there was a little more elements like that.
Yeah,
right?
very strict. They all
And one was
actually.
religious and one was super religious. Wasn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. One of them was Jewish. That was also
The doctor?
No, the Jewish one was also David, the
depressed
teacher. Yeah, the strict family.
This is a lot.
And so, because Judaism is a religion based in works as well. Like, you have to do good in order to achieve, the condition to be worthy or whatever. And so, oftentimes in a Jewish house, you see a lot of like high performance people because they're under strict pressure constantly. So that was like one of the features. All these people, but all of them were married. They were all living life. They had great relationships. None of them were like David was like the happiest one of them all. This big old Italian guy, super successful,
Doing his thing.
And then I guess straight up into his mid-late 20s, he started having crazy distressive acts, and nobody had the records
Of the mom and shit.
no, because guess what, the people that did this case, locked it down, sent it to Yale, and you can't even access it till 2066.
2066.
So people they've been calling around like, we were part of this test. We deserve to see what the results were. And they're like, no, you can't see it till 2066 because they found something that they want to make sure that nothing can backfire on them until they're all dead. Mm-hmm. So they set up 2066, and nobody can access it. It's just sitting in the reserve library at Yale University.
I could access it.
Let me see them books.
I'm older than 21.
Let me see the books.
This reminds me of a story
That's why. Hey, we gonna be able to see them. Hopefully.
We will.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And
I did the math. We'd be 98 years old.
Never mind.
one of us
Never
has to see
mind.
it. One.
It had been.
Just want to see these results.
It's just some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like
Didn't do too much for the case that we didn't know.
it's just like it's literally like 5 words of like
Oh wait,
results drawn back.
I'm so tripping, bro.
Inconclusive.
My
What's
math
that?
was so bogus.
Yeah,
2066. We had to be 62. We're all gonna be
You
seeing.
said 98. I was like,
No,
wait, because I did the math
they
a
would
little
have to
earlier.
be 98. That's what the math was. They would have to be 98 years old in order to read the papers.
So this brings a story up.
So
From,
we got it.
so,
Yeah, we got it. We got the info.
We got him.
I saw the story on 2 sources, on a news article and a YouTube on a YouTube
Bless
channel.
you.
And a story is similar to this, where like someone has been abducted at birth and was given away. Instead of birth, though, so
That's just so fucked up to
yeah,
think about,
so
bro.
instead of birth, it's a mental hospital. And down in Beijing, there's this big old like human trafficking issue. Like human trafficking is as
Huge.
worse now as it's ever been, right? Like along with human slavery and all of that, it's worse now than ever. So down in China, however, there's this village that had housed many like women in chained up in like a shed in the back of their house. And at first it was one person. At first they had broken down on one. And then as police started looking around, like they found these sheds that were meant to hold these women all over the place, all over this little like
What was it for?
to hold women,
Hold them.
Yeah, to chamber
these,
them.
These like there was a father of 8 that had just used his wife for procreation.
That's horrible.
In this cage, and there's one where a woman had been in this similar like cage like building, and she had been like stuck for years, like permanently stuck on her like arms and legs,
All fours?
all fours, because she had been there for so long
That she couldn't-
move. And the way that all these women were abducted were because they were all admitted into a mental hospital. And
Holy fuck.
In the mental hospital trafficked them out.
yeah, or not the hospital. Like someone had I guess the hospital.
Like inside
but
jobs.
used the
Like
hospital
inside
as a
job.
vessel to.
exactly, as like a little pathway.
Bro,
As
what does that
just-
tell you?
That's crazy.
About our government.
Here's the craziest part, though. Here's the craziest part. No, it was here. It was in China. It was in China.
Of their government.
Yeah, there you go.
Bozos.
So the crazier part, though, that should tell us more about their government is that the story didn't get released and wasn't published until like a week or 2 after the Olympics. Not after the story had taken place.
Oh, because the
Olympics was taking place in Japan, so they didn't want to stay. They didn't want to ruin that shit for
They
themselves.
didn't want to lose money.
So they hold it off on publishing the story
Held.
until held it off until
Hold it.
shut up
continue.
until the Olympics were over.
Dude, that's horrible.
That's
Yeah.
fraud.
That's so.
On to the game video now.
So we're gonna go straight into round 1.
All right.
Javi's gonna be bringing out the items, so I don't even know what these gentlemen are about to eat. But are you guys ready?
I'm a little nervous right now.
You guys got any
I'm being
words?
honest.
I know. I know. Before the cameras were rolling, these dudes were shitting bricks.
I'm
Still am.
sweating.
still
Like
am.
I've never felt like this like
Butterfly.
anxiously nauseous in my life.
My mouth is wateringly, like, in a bad way.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what one is. Let's go.
Okay, gentlemen, I need you to close your eyes.
Wait, I thought we was
Yeah, fuck it. Close them eyes.
Okay.
Just so we can get them
My
on the
eyes are
table
closed.
with no peaks.
Yeah.
Just so we can get them on the table with no peaks.
Understood.
Camera's getting a whole lot of Javi ass right now.
That's the only thing we need, man.
Can we open?
Okay.
Can you open?
Yes. Alrighty.
So
So The person I'm gonna allow to look, I'm gonna give it to David.
Okay.
So hit you a quick little peek, brother.
Of what I got?
No.
No, what I
Okay.
have.
Good. Good.
Hey, no looking, bro.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Man, what you doing? So,
I'm not swapping.
you're not swapping?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Go ahead and unravel, my gentleman. Let me see what y'all got.
Do I unravel too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn it. I got spam.
That false confidence. He looked at me. He said, "I knew instantly." He was like, "No."
I think we should be able to argue.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I feel like we should be able to argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David just gave up.
Spam's pretty good, man.
I don't know. It's just beating a can, but so I grabbed it.
Okay, I read the sign, or I read the side, and it said fully cooked, but I thought it said needs to be cooked, and I was like, you dirty bitches. No.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need a
Utensil.
knife or
He's going-
something.
Nah, you just gotta
Simply
get fingers, Steve.
Refusing. Simply refusing if I don't have a knife or nothing.
So this is what I figured.
Bro, the face you gave me, I couldn't keep my composure, bro.
I
don't know
actually
if
just-
that sold the round. It probably
No,
did.
what
I
sold
actually
the
just
round?
caught a whiff and gagged a little bit. Like
Spam really not that bad.
Get you a
bro.
respectful
Just-
amount, man.
is that a respectful amount?
Absolutely.
Are we cool with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
liking
cool.
that.
All right, Ben, you have to eat yours with me, dick.
Okay.
Bro, I actually can't do that shit.
What was that, David?
Come on.
You so yummy. So yummy. Shut up.
You just gotta swallow it, brother. We can
Pinch your
take-
nose, my brother. If you...
I ain't no pussy.
He a man. Let's go. Let's go. Give me some, David. Let's go, David.
My brother, I wish you the
yeah.
best of luck.
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this one.
No, dude, I know I'm going to lose every single round, and I'm going to eat the bad thing. As soon as I picked it up and saw I got the spam, I was like, well, round one, baby. Let's just get to round four.
Bro, that poker face when he stared me in the fucking eyes, I couldn't help but laugh. All
3,
right.
2, 1.
So now, David's holding it down here. Javi, welcome Javi to the table.
Hello.
He's gonna be, well, actually, I'm gonna let you choose this time. I'm gonna let you.
So Javi's peeking?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not just yet. Alrighty. Open your eyes, gentlemen. Bobson, go for it.
Make sure to cover it with your hands, too.
Yep. I'll
If
cover
To
it.
create a whole wall.
I got an idea.
Okay.
If I asked you to switch or not right now, before looking, would that help make
No.
a decision? No? You already made your decision?
No.
Okay. All right. You got me here?
Yeah, no, I'm only looking at your face.
All right.
Yeah. I want to keep.
Go ahead.
You gonna keep it?
Yeah, I do want to keep.
All right.
No arguments, no nothing.
No.
Go ahead.
Before
nothing
you go, I just want you to know that we made a joke earlier about someone going back to back
know.
to back
I
to
know.
back. You're just selling your fate here.
And I know it's going to be me.
All right.
And I fully accepted
So
that.
do you want to switch?
No.
All right.
I want to keep.
Go ahead.
Damn it! Oh, I got sauerkraut. That was the one I, on everything, did not want to do. Dude, I knew Ben would not sell me.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh,
I give you the upper hand because you could smell it, and I was like,
Oh
I
man.
couldn't smell it. I, on everything, could not smell
Did
it.
you hear? That's why I went. Hey, if you want to switch before,
I know, bro.
you just reassured his choice.
As soon as you hit that, I was like, okay, thud. And then you were like, we made a joke about going back to. I was like, this motherfucker.
Down it, Javi.
that enough?
No, we need a little bit
We need
more.
a little
You
bit
just
more.
drop some.
grab that little bit too.
Okay.
That's cool.
Nah, you just dropped more than you picked up.
He's dropping so much.
All right, go ahead and down
Pick
there.
up that big hunk right there. With everything else, pick up that big hunk right there.
To the face, gentlemen. To the Hey, you thought you gave me all, bro. You're a better man than me.
Oh man, whoever eats sauerkraut goes to hell.
Sure. Go ahead and place some Johns down.
Go ahead.
We get,
You just clapped on my ass. So they can see.
so now.
Wait, let the place get set up.
Yep. I say we flip it.
Okay.
Like we did at it. Not gonna lie. Welcome Ben back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome Ben back. He's undefeated right now.
Ben's undefeated?
Yeah, he had that delicious donut.
So we could all go.
He's the only one that
right
hasn't taken an L right now.
now. We can all go 1-1 right now.
Good.
Ben,
What's up? Who gets to look?
I'm gonna give it to Ben.
Okay.
Alrighty. Off that initial.
Switch, bro.
Why are you asking me? That's your question.
I know. There's something in your soul telling me I should switch with you. I don't know why. Should I switch? Should I switch, Ben?
Should he switch Ben?
Should I switch, Ben?
Should you switch, Javi?
I think I'm gonna switch, alright?
Go for it.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and give me your shit.
Okay.
Alrighty, gentlemen. This is
Good
what
on
it comes down to. Go ahead and unravel.
3, 2, 1.
Go for it.
So, Ben got some dog treats.
Respectfully.
I got some jelly bellies.
He got some smoothie jelly bellies, baby.
I'll hand down one.
Take that to the face, Ben. Beef flavored. I know that mug drier than a bitch. Oh, it smell like the bacon trees. God.
That shit tastes good, huh?
He ain't budging. Now go ahead and finish the plate.
Yeah, you a big man now.
Finish the whole
Bro,
plate.
I don't know how dogs get through this. That's so dry.
All right, guys.
Everybody got one bad thing.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We all got one bad thing.
I say
That
that's
was
Steven
awful.
Stevens.
I got the worst one. I got the
No,
worst
you
one.
didn't.
No, yeah.
You-
Anthony, I
had
dodged
the-
the bullet.
Respectfully, I'd rather have a dog treat than sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I feel your pain, brother. Facts.
Oh man. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed. We kind of want to make a different kind of video relating, not a podcast, but we're hopefully releasing that next week or something like that. Be sure to subscribe.
All up in the mic, Ben?
God.
Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, ring the doorbell so that we can post more shit like this.
Come on now.
See you guys next week.
Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Love you guys.
Nah, man.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, we all like men. Yep.
What?
Talk on my name, I'll be running the game. I'ma soak up the fame cause they know I'm the topic. Haters say lame, bro, but who could I blame it? I'm speaking the flame and they know I won't stop it. Keeping them dropping, no I ain't flopping. Different accounts, so I'm checking the login. Smacking that ass and I tell her keep walking. Hit on my H and you know I ain't talking.